In today's video, I'm taking an ordinary drawing and using 4 different art products. First things first, let's split the page into 4 quadrants. First up, we got Ohuhu markers. Now, I love these markers, but there's a time and a place for them. One thing I love is that there's a brush tip, and also there's a chisel tip. The brush tip is the best part about this marker. But with that being said, the Ohuhu markers and any other alcohol markers tend to bleed with the lead of the pencil. So let's get rid of it with the needed eraser. Now let's dive straight in and start with the purple. One thing I love about the markers is they go so well with colored pencils. A lot of people will use Ohuhu markers just to put a base coat down. But for the purpose of today's video, I'm just going to use the markers. Another good thing about Ohuhu markers is that they're really cheap and you can buy a big bundle of them. Now I'm pretty sure I have a pack of like 50 or 80 or I don't even know, but I have a lot of them. And that pack only cost me like 40 bucks, 50 bucks. They are definitely on the cheaper side, but they are one of the best markers you can buy for their price. I do not use these markers a lot because in my art style, I use the Ohuhu markers mainly to do realism art. Now, the Ohuhu markers I got didn't come with the black, so I cheated and I used a black Posca marker to outline this. Go ahead, comment, I'm a cheater. I hear ya. You don't even need to do it because I already know. But I couldn't give CatNap a gray eye. Next up, what do we got? We are going with the Arttx paint markers. Now, you guys have probably seen on my channel that I've used these before, but they're not the same as Posca markers, and let me tell you why. These markers actually are acrylic based and not water based. So it makes it very hard to blend, and I do like them. I don't know why. The colors are very opaque. With that being said, they are very nice, but they have a brush tip, and I suck with brush tips. Just saying, especially when it's filled with paint. Oh my goodness, it stresses me out. I can't. As you can see every stroke with these pens. They're not like the Posca markers, but I'll just put a second coat. And that kind of got rid of it. What do you guys think? Do you think that these are worth it? These were pretty expensive. I think these were about $1 a pen. But let's go on to part 3. What is that gonna be? Posca markers. Poscas are my ride or die. You know what I mean? Like, these markers have been through it with me. I'm talking about 2 years of drawing with these markers. So I'm a little biased. Now, these markers are quite expensive, and not a lot of people would want to spend $80 for 50 or 40 markers. Now that's quite ridiculous. But they're about $3 per marker. And just saying that out loud makes me think, wow, this is expensive. But they are very worth it. And this purple I'm using right now, it's running low. As you can tell, I got it pressed down and it ain't doing nothing. So what I'm gonna have to do is do a second coat. And yes, I know that sucks, but when you buy a fresh set of Posca markers, you don't have to do this, especially on paper. But if you're on a canvas, that's a different story. You might need 2, 3, 4 coats. Who knows? Depends on what you're using it on. Now, if you need tips with Posca markers, always ask me in the comments down below because I have used these for a very long time. One huge tip I can give you is give yourself small quadrants to fill, just like I'm doing. It makes it a lot better. Now, I have to get my little thumb flip out there. Gotta do that signature move that everybody does. So I'm going in and doing my second coat now. And I totally forgot to hit the play button when I recorded. So you guys don't get to see me outline. But that's okay, because you saw me outline the Ohuhu marker side. So, ta-da! Let's go in and add some shadows, because with Posca markers, the overlapping skills are insane. And you can't see the underneath coat at all. With that being said, that's one of the main reasons Poscas are my favorite markers. And they dry super duper quickly. Now that we're getting close to being done with the Posca markers, which side is your favorite so far? Because the last side's a mystery. What? I just noticed this. That was my wife, and she is so sweet. I love you, baby. Alright, that's 3 sides down, 1 to go. And if you can't tell already, this is the magic popcorn pens. And I've done a video on this and a few shorts on my YouTube channel so far. These pens were super cool, and shout out to Lupita Art for doing this. I would never have seen this before. So what you need is a hairdryer or a heat gun, and you lay down the paint as I've done, and then you start heating up your art and watch. It's so satisfying. Hurry up already. Oh, there it goes. Let's get a different angle on that. So basically this is fungus that you heat up, and it's mold. I don't know. It's weird and it's satisfying. Ugh. If you guys seen my other video, I said it feels like carpet, but like latex carpet. Super weird. Whatever. This marker isn't actually that expensive. I got a 10-pack for like $12, which means they're like, what, $1 or something and some change just for a marker. You guys got to go pick these pens up. They are super cool and satisfying. If you guys haven't already, make sure to go watch that Jax video I posted. It shows a whole drawing of me drawing Jax with these pens, and it turned out crazy cool. And I kind of show you guys what it feels like, and I rub my hand against it, and it makes some ASMR noises. So with that all being said, which side was your favorite? Which marker was your favorite? Let me know in the comments down below. First up, we had the Ohuhu markers. And then on the bottom left corner, we had the Arttx acrylic paint markers. The third quadrant, we had Posca paint markers. And lastly, the popcorn pens. These are super cool and neat. Just look at the textures on that. If you haven't already, make sure to smash that subscribe button, because I try so hard to get these videos out to you guys each month. So thank you, and bye guys.